Hi guys, as you can see, I am once again out in my canoe on the river on a camping trip. This time I have with me my Mouflon Tent from CanvasCamp. It's a company based in Belgium and the link is in the description, so please do go check them out and let me know if I pronounced it correctly. And should you wish to get one, please do so and use that code that I've put in the description as well to get yourself a little bit of discount. Full disclosure, it is certainly a bigger tent than I would normally use. Very spacious, quite heavy, and so only really ideal for a canoe tour or perhaps, if you're driving to the campsite. It's not something that you'll pack into a backpack, which you'll see later when I put it up and go into more detail. In the meantime, I'm just going to enjoy the nature, the scenery, beautiful weather, and look for a spot to set up camp this evening. What's also really nice is that the last time I was here, I was paddling into the wind, and this time there's a lovely soft breeze just blowing on my back, which is certainly helping me drift along nicely. Just going under that bridge now, which is amazing to look at, but my God, it's loud.
I don't mind, blinded by the headlights shine. White lands in the dark, good perspective. Let the love in, gotta leave fair soon. And it's coming on, and I'm coming undone. Gave myself to the skies, and it gave me some. As it hit your head, are you feeling it? Yeah, are you feeling it? Yeah, yeah, yeah.
really let time slip away from me today. I've just been paddling around, enjoying the scenery, the gorgeous weather, and yeah, it's now 5:45. I really need to think about setting up camp, which I'm going to do right now. Then I'm going to have some food because I am really hungry. So let's get started. Very excited to show you the new Mouflon Tent, my super duper pop-up tent. Yeah, I'm not so worried about the time because of how quick it is to put up. You'll see that momentarily. Get into this. So it comes in this huge waterproof bag, which is brilliant. Very thick, solid zip, and we're greeted with the ground sheet of the tent. And this is it. That's the whole tent. The idea is we just let it fall open. I have already done this in my garden, that's how I know roughly how it works. And this is the really fun bit. I have to open up the zip. And then here you'll find this brilliant lever which you just pull and it pops out like that. There is then one exactly the same on this side. That's it. That's the tent up, really. I'm going to go into more specifics when I've got it at the right place and got it where I want it and positioned it how I like. But as you can see, it is quite big. Just going to adjust it a little bit, straighten it up. I'm really not worried about doing any damage to this by moving it around on the rocks like this because of the fact that it has that really thick rubber plastic ground sheet. It's solid. You know, all of the posts that are in this, they're all steel, I think, rather than aluminium. So it is heavy. It is a heavy tent, but for this sort of camping, it's absolutely perfect. And one of the best things about it, or possibly the best thing about it, and what really attracted me to it, is the fact that you can open up the entire sides of it like this. And at night, look out on the stars, which I fully intend on doing tonight. There is more than enough room for 2 people in this tent. I've actually brought with me my camping bed, so I have a proper bed to sleep on tonight, as well as my sleeping bag and table and a chair, so I can really enjoy the luxury camping I'm just going to open the whole thing up so I can show you guys the inside in a bit more detail and show you those handles, how it pops up. And I'm not even sure if I'm going to peg it all out. Certainly won't need the guidelines today. I mean, if I wanted to, I could tighten everything up on here. I don't think I'm going to need that today necessarily. It's obviously not windy where I am right now, and yeah, I'm only going to stay for tonight, I think. So I shall leave these as they are. The other feature is that, and you would peg this out as well, so you have a nice little annex area to keep your gear. But I mean, the tent is so massive inside, for one person you can fit all your gear in there as well. Probably two people. I'll show you when I finish setting up with my bed and everything. It does come with the pegs, huge stainless steel ones, and it also comes with these posts. And the idea is here that you would use the posts to make yourself a little awning area if it was perhaps a rainy day. Comes with 4 like this for each side. I might even set this up just for the stereo, just for the effect. So you would use the guidelines that come with it to have this pegged out like that and have it standing, have that sticking out like this, and then the other one going in that other corner, yeah, like this. And you've got a little dry area to sit if it's pouring down. Again, I'm not going to need these tonight. It's not forecast to rain this evening. Possibly first thing in the morning, but I'll have already set off by then, I think. So I'm going to open it back up again, leave it open, I think, so I can enjoy the view of the river. And yeah, I'll show you in more detail once I've set the whole thing up. So I did decide to peg this part out, just for ease of getting in, really. Another toggle here, fasten the door back. It's just absolutely brilliant. Full fly screen, and yeah, I'm going to need that because peak summer, lots of mosquitoes. Just get my gear in. From up here. Alright. You start to really get an idea of just how big it is in here. Plus it even, it feels a lot bigger because of that complete open the open walls like this. It's fantastic. I'm really excited to spend the night in here, and hopefully we'll have a clear night and I'll be able to check out some stars while I'm sleeping in here. I'm going to finish getting set up now so that I can get some cooking done and eat some food. Let's crack on.
Sometimes you need to go and take a step back to see the truth around you. From a distance you can tell. To be in the great outdoors.
looking at the sky there, it is actually getting very dark and clouding over. I think it could actually rain tonight. So we will definitely put this CanvasCamp tent to the test by the looks of it. I can actually hear thunder. Brilliant. Looks like I'm camping out in a thunderstorm in a canvas tent. Well guys, I'm really in for it tonight by the looks of it. I actually put up the little marquees area at the front of the tent so you can get to see that, because otherwise if I close it up it's just really dark in there. Obviously with it being canvas material, no light is getting through and I would have to have the lights on, and as dark as it is still daylight, and I would still like to look outside. And so that's perfect. I'm going to go inside now and do some cooking in there because it is starting to come down. And yeah, looks like I'm in for a rough one tonight. It's going to be quite the storm by the looks of it. That's how waterproof this tent is. Look at that. Absolutely brilliant. I'm going to close it up now because it's really starting to come down now. Well guys, this is the inside. This is my setup. I've got it's a bit chaotic. I've got my kitchen stuff out. I'm about to do some cooking. I say cooking, I'm going to boil some water. I brought my chair in, which I can actually sit in this tent. Got some mood lighting, which you can't take advantage, you can't really see right now because I've got flash on my camera on so that I can film myself better. I'm really a little bit caught off guard by the storm, and I'm going to pop my head out every now and then just to make sure that water level isn't getting too high, because that could just be a disaster. I don't know how well I'm going to sleep tonight now because of course I've got that on my mind that the river could come up to the tent. So we'll just have to see how it goes. It's a pretty hairy situation because I can't move up behind me, it's just cliff, and the only other option would be to pack up and paddle my canoe out of here in the night hours, which I also really don't like the thought of doing. So we'll just have to see how it goes. In the meantime, I still need to eat some food because I'm starving, so let's get on with that. This is certainly quite the situation I've got myself into. I did look at a weather forecast and there was certainly no mention of torrential downpour and massive bloody thunderstorm. I think I would have remembered that. Wow, it's so loud. I'm not sure how well I'm going to sleep tonight, if I even do sleep, because as I mentioned, I'm quite worried about that water level and where I've decided to set up camp. And this is still a river, and of course can flood. And I'm on a very small beach, right on the water. I think the thunderstorm just kind of makes it worse. Somehow makes it more terrifying, the aspect of floating down the river in my bloody tent instead of my canoe. I mean, the tent's super waterproof, so that's good. But as you can see, it's very dark in here. I mean, it's dark outside now anyway because it's 8 o'clock in the evening, and there's a massive thunderstorm. It's quite eerie not having windows and not being able to see outside. You know, just hearing all of this thunder and lightning and hearing the rain, but not being able to see anything. Wouldn't be so bad if there was a window in this thing when you closed it. But I mean, you know, you just open the whole side up and the whole thing is a window. So I'm going to make some food because despite the weather and the risk of being washed away, I am absolutely starving. So I am going to have to eat something so that if I do have to swim for it in the night, I'll at least have the energy to do so. I'm a little bit worried now because the thunderstorm isn't easing off. It's still raining quite heavily, and I was just looking on my phone and I saw that there's actually a severe warning, severe weather warnings during the night and threats of flash flooding. I'm literally meters away from the river. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do now. I think I might have to abandon this camp and I mean, I don't really want to paddle out in my canoe either. Oh man, this is a situation. I have got to go. I have got to pack up. I have got here. I'm in trouble. The water level is coming up very, very quick. I don't know if you can see this. Okay, the situation got really bad. I'm packing up the tent and I'm getting here. The water level is coming up really bloody quickly. It's almost reached my canoe. thunderstorm is still going. It's still pouring down. I'm gonna have to get the beer, otherwise I'm gonna get washed away in the night. Really don't want to go out on the water in the pitch black. I should see how it goes. Alright guys, I packed up my tent. Everything's back in the canoe. I'm gonna have to head out. It's absolutely pouring down. I'm in a really bad spot here. The whole beach that I was walking on is filling up with water. From where I was camped, it's filling up with water. I'm gonna have to hit it. I'm gonna have to hit the river in the dark. Wish me luck. This is the current situation. Storm has hit pretty bad, and I'm trying to dodge. I'm on the river right now. Well, I'm back in my car. I just got changed into some dry clothes. I was absolutely drenched. This was a disaster. What an absolute nightmare. I'm very lucky to have gotten out of there actually. Yeah, there was just no warning that was coming. No, the weather forecast said scattered showers. It didn't mention anything about severe downpours, severe thunderstorms, and potential flash floods. And where I was camped, I saw that water level rising, and I was just, behind me it was just cliff. So I had no way of getting out of there other than to go on the water, which. Going on the water at night on a river it's a very wide river, so that wind was really starting to whip up some waves, and obviously with the thunder and lightning that just kind of added to the atmosphere. It did make it slightly scary because I was always I don't know, a bit worried that lightning would strike the metal on my canoe or something like this, but no, nothing happened. I did have to stop again just to bail the canoe out because it was so full of water from the rain that it was just so damn heavy. Yeah, this was bad. This was really bad. I would have liked to have shown you how the tent collapses down. I think I'll have to do that in a next video, in a future one, and at least now we know that CanvasCamp are very waterproof. That was certainly a very in-depth test for that tent. I'm just sorry that I didn't get to spend the night in it, but I really am certain that I made the right decision to get out of there when I did. It was a gamble, but it was a necessary gamble. Hitting open water like that in this sort of weather condition in the dark was really, really scary. I'm so relieved to be in my car now, in dry clothes. I've got the heater on. Of course, now the weather's calming down a bit. It's still raining, but not quite as severely as it was. I still think I made the right decision there, and I'm very happy to be back in my car. I do plan on making another video with the Mouflon CanvasCamp tent and taking it out possibly somewhere different. I might drive somewhere into some forest and take it out there somewhere. We'll see. I do hope you enjoyed the video. I do hope that you will check out CanvasCamp. They are a brilliant company, very friendly staff as well, and the tents are fantastic, really solid. That tent got thrown around in my canoe. It got bashed on rocks when I was taking it out and putting it back in, and of course when I packed it up to leave in the dark, having that pop-up option saved me time, which I'm so thankful for. I was so relieved that it was just a matter of pushing those buttons in on the sides and the whole thing folds up on itself, and then you just roll it up, chuck it in the bag, and that's it, done. And it's solid, it's really solid. So check them out, use the code and buy yourself one. In the meantime, I wish you all very successful adventures, hopefully more successful than mine was, and until next time, take care, bye bye.